Everything you've been told about skipping dinner might be wrong. Some people say it melts fat overnight. Others warn it destroys your metabolism. But what actually happens inside your liver when you skip dinner for 7 days straight? The answer is far more fascinating and more complex than most people realize. Before we dive in, subscribe for science-based health tips that actually work. Today, we're uncovering what really happens inside your liver when you stop eating at night for one full week. We'll break down how your liver manages blood sugar overnight, what happens to stored glycogen when fat burning actually increases, the surprising effect on insulin levels, and the one hidden risk most people never consider. And the final point might completely change how you think about skipping dinner. You finish lunch. Evening comes. Instead of dinner, you drink water, maybe tea, and go to bed slightly hungry. At first, it feels disciplined, maybe even healthy, but inside your body, your liver is working overtime. Your liver is your metabolic control center. It manages blood sugar, it stores fuel, it decides when to burn fat, and it protects your brain overnight. So what happens when dinner disappears for 7 days straight? Let's step inside. Most people think skipping dinner immediately burns fat, but your body doesn't switch that fast. Your liver stores glucose in a form called glycogen. Think of it as your overnight fuel tank. Normally, when you eat dinner, you refill that tank. When you skip dinner, your liver relies entirely on stored glycogen to maintain blood sugar while you sleep. After about 12 to 16 hours without food, liver glycogen becomes significantly depleted. By day 2 or 3, your body starts adapting by conserving glycogen and shifting toward alternative fuels. If your goal is fat adaptation, skipping dinner can accelerate glycogen depletion, which may help your body transition toward burning more fat overnight. But that's only part of the story, because once glycogen drops, something else activates. When glycogen runs low, your liver increases fat oxidation. Fatty acids are released from fat tissue and sent to the liver. The liver converts some of them into ketones, an alternative fuel for your brain. By day 3 to 7 of skipping dinner, many people experience lower nighttime insulin levels, increased ketone production, and improved metabolic flexibility. Your liver becomes more efficient at switching fuel sources. But here's the twist. If skipping dinner increases fat burning, why do some people feel exhausted, irritable, or wake up at 3 a.m. wide awake? The answer lies in stress hormones. When blood sugar drops too low overnight, your liver activates gluconeogenesis, creating glucose from amino acids and other substrates. This process is partly regulated by cortisol. If your body perceives stress from calorie restriction, cortisol rises. Higher cortisol can disrupt sleep, increase morning blood sugar, and over time even break down muscle tissue. This becomes especially important as we age. After 50, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. Your liver can produce glucose from amino acids, but sometimes those amino acids come from muscle tissue. If total daily protein intake is too low, prolonged fasting patterns may accelerate muscle loss in older adults. Less muscle means reduced insulin sensitivity, slower metabolism, and higher long-term blood sugar. So if someone chooses to skip dinner, it becomes critical to ensure sufficient protein earlier in the day and include resistance training during the week. The goal isn't just weight loss, it's metabolic strength. Let's recap what happens inside your liver after 7 days without dinner. Glycogen stores drop, fat burning increases, ketone production rises, insulin levels may improve, but cortisol can also increase if the body feels stressed, and muscle preservation becomes a key factor. Now, here's the biggest misconception of all. Skipping dinner does not automatically detox your liver. Your liver detoxifies your body 24 hours a day. It doesn't switch on only when you stop eating at night. In fact, your liver requires nutrients, amino acids, antioxidants, vitamins to perform detoxification efficiently. If skipping dinner leads to undereating or nutrient deficiency, detoxification may actually become less efficient. The real potential benefit of skipping dinner isn't detox, it's improved insulin control and metabolic flexibility, when done correctly and in the right context. So here's my question for you. Have you tried skipping dinner before? Did you feel energized or exhausted? Comment below. I read every response. And if you want a science-backed breakdown of who should and shouldn't skip dinner, like this video and subscribe. I'll cover it in the next episode. Your liver works for you every night. Make sure you're giving it the right signals. I'll see you in the next video.